Field hockey is a very fast sport. Lexi loves to run. She's a sprinter.
She's a very fast runner.
So the whole running up and down the field.
Her intensity, her actions.
Lexi's aggressive, and she's going to fight you for the ball.
It's just electrifying out there on the field just to watch her.
If you knock her over, she was going to knock you over.
You could see it come on the field hockey field as a serious side.
And I feel like that emotion, that personality comes out when I play field hockey.
Let's see, Lexi got introduced to sports probably the day she started walking.
My main sport was gymnastics, and then I did a little bit of softball. I did some volleyball, and then I did track and field.
When she first got into a sport, it was to learn a sport and it was to compete.
I remember just being like really aggressive. Like I would always want to keep going, like I wouldn't want to stop. My mom would always have to tell me like to calm down and to relax, like you'll get the skill.
Lexi was introduced to gymnastics because of me. I started gymnastics when I was about 10 years old, and back then, you know, we're talking back in the 80s, gymnastics wasn't as big as it is now.
I just remember always being in the gym. My mom just threw me in the gym as soon as I came out of her womb. Here's a leotard, here's a couple hair ties, throw your hair up, you're going.
She was good, and at first, she loved it.
I just woke up one day and I just knew it wasn't me anymore.
I'm a firm believer that if you want to be good in a sport, it's a 12-month a commitment. It's just not a 3-month sport.
I knew it was something that she was really passionate about, and she showed it every day. And then she, then turned me into it. But I just remember I was in the gym, and I just was telling her I just don't want to do this anymore. It's hard.
She came to me and said, you know, Mom, that might have been your dream. That was your sport. She goes, I hate it.
We didn't talk to each other for a couple hours because she knew how much potential I had. And I know I was breaking her heart.
I think she wanted to kind of find her own route, her own path to follow, not follow her mom's.
So then the next morning, we woke up, we went to the gym again, and that's when she told her coach that she had for years. Her coach said, let her be what she wants to be.
That's when I kind of stepped off and was allowing her to, make her own path.
Growing up in New York, which was one of the bigger states with field hockey, it was always big. I remember in elementary school, we had the head coach come back and for a week would teach us field hockey just to get the girls ready. I would do the 1 week of field hockey, and then after I just remember I would do camps. My mom would always sign me up for stuff.
It was 7th grade modified field hockey, and we said if you make the team, of course we'll go buy you the equipment.
Played those 2 years, and then my freshman year is when I tried out for the varsity team, and I ended up making it. I didn't play most of the season.
But after she learned it and she got the fundamentals and technique down, that's when Lexi became very focused and aggressive.
Then we went to a school out near Syracuse and we played them, and a father approached my mom and said, your daughter's really good, here's a club team. He's the reason why I feel like I'm here today.
We drive her 2 hours to practice every Saturday. We drove her 4 hours for a tournament, but it's something that she loved and she wanted to do.
I just walked on campus and I knew oh my God, my heart was set here. I know my experience here at Ball State, hasn't been the best, but in my heart it's been the best. Going through a lot of different coaching changes, that was hard. And coming with a bunch of different teammates and losing a lot of teammates, that's hard too. At that time, it was something hard, but now where I'm at now, looking back at it, I definitely learned from it. Because I feel like if it wasn't for my dedication or for the heart I had, or the passion I had for field hockey or becoming successful, I wouldn't be here today. And I definitely think that's what got me through. Passion.